Hey, everybody. Happy Sunday. Hey, Forgiven. Hey, fam. Hey, TLC. It's me, y'all. Happy Sunday. Hey, Strategic Work. Well, the other one was a premiere. But yeah, Sunday evenings. I try to go live every Sunday evening. Well, sometime I'm a little later than normal today. Usually I try to do it about 5 my time, 5 Eastern. But here we are. So, how everybody doing? How's y'all weekend been? Yeah, I went to the range today, which is why I pushed my life down back a little bit. I haven't been to the range in a little bit. So I did that today for about an hour or so. Had to get some lead therapy in. So how y'all doing? Y'all, goodness. And I've been drinking water. Hey, Siege. Doing my steps of listening. Awesome. I don't even have my watch on today. I haven't been as active today as I've been all week. Yesterday I was though. So we just gonna call today a rest day. Because yesterday your girl put in a lot of work. I was taking care of some stuff in the garden. Hence spring fever. Spring fever makes me want to get this ball rolling, but it's not time yet here in Ohio. And it is rainy here, just like Forgiven said, it's rainy there. It's been raining all day off and on here, which is so funny. It did not rain when I left to go to the range the whole time I was gone. And I don't know if y'all can hear, but it's coming down right now. It is coming down. So, yeah. Hey, Elle, how are you? Happy Sunday Gun Day. That's right. Happy Sunday. Hey, Mr. BS. How's everybody doing? How's y'all weekend been? Anybody get to the range this weekend? Yeah, why do I look darker to me? Not that it's a problem, but I'm like, I haven't been in the sun. Usually that's when I see that. And to me, I look darker. Helen, happy weekend. Yeah. Hey, Homestead Rachel. What up, bro? Brooke, I thought you was going live today, but I figured out when I didn't see it why you might not be. Rain is supposed to get bad tonight. Yeah, and it's supposed to get. That's what when I started, I was looking down. I was actually checking to see what tonight's low is because I've been keeping the greenhouse open. Even though it's not that warm here yet, it gets so hot in there. So I want to make sure I close it. We need more in Georgia. You need more water? Send it. Y'all can have it. Because when I tell you it's just getting started in Ohio, from in my opinion, it seemed like every year around this time, right when we're about to get into the growing season, it rains for like weeks off and on. Like it's just continuous. So yeah. Uh-oh. Oh, better check and make sure. Hey Sylvia, happy Sunday. Same with the shovel. It's for the yeah. Yeah. The Harvey Lemon is serious. Why you all of what I showed today was serious. My pineapple guava, my Harvey Lemon, my figs. Although I had to do it short because I ain't gonna say what happened. But I thought I was adding that to the premiere that I did today, and I was like, I didn't add the little snippet I did with all of them in ground, so I did it as a short today. But yes, I was excited that it was definitely that it was flowering and that it already had lemons on it. But my Meyer was the same way when I got it. It was flowering and had lemons on it. And then I did get a lemon that year because I took most of them off because somebody said because it was such a young plant, I needed to. I'm not going to say any names, but it starts with a B. Second part of the name starts with an F. But every year it does flower Last year it flowered and had small lemons, the little start of a lemon on them. And I let it stay out, and it was cold. The temps dropped, and I lost all the leaves, flowers, everything because I didn't put a heater in the greenhouse fast enough. So we know better going into this year. Just saying. Look you. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I just recognize, and I'm not afraid to. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. What up, Jovi? Happy Sunday. Don't compare Meyer to a Harvey. I, we'll see. We'll see. I haven't been able to eat either off of my own plant. I need to find out what variety Jay has, because those are the only lemons that I've had that have been straight from someone's tree. So hopefully here's one year I'll have lemons. That's the plan, and be able to just pull them right off, so hopefully that will be the plan. So yeah, I really I just was like, you know what, we're gonna talk about spring, because that's what I'm having, this spring fever. Every day, every single day that the weather is decent here, because y'all know I'm in Ohio, so it still be cold. I don't care what that calendar said about spring. It's like, I think tomorrow, I just actually got a notification about the weather for tomorrow. The high is in the low 50s tomorrow. I think today it got to almost 70. So yeah. J tree is in ground. You didn't have to say that part. I know what it is. I know what it's in. Broke. You didn't have to say that part. I'm sick of you. Lemons. I tried those. It's just got yes, those thorns. The thorns on my lemon aren't as hurtful as the thorns on the blood orange plant. Those thorns on the blood orange plant tore me up all winter. Every time I went in there to do something and I bump up against it a little bit with my leg, the thorns on that thing is worse than any of my other citrus. It's crazy. It is crazy. My sister has a lemon tree. Oh, at her house. Sometimes I visit her just to get some. You should. I absolutely would. You got spring fever too, Sylvia. Listen, I can't really put anything out, but I have started a lot. Hey Tia, how you doing? Happy Sunday. I have started a lot. So, and you guys have seen it because I've done videos for a lot of it, the peppers, the tomatoes. Yeah, and I'm gonna be getting other stuff started, because the stuff that doesn't take as long, cucumbers and stuff like that, I'll start getting those going. They just don't take very long to get going, so I didn't want to start them too early. Hey ARD, happy Sunday! Thank you, I appreciate it, Bam. How you been? I haven't seen you in these YouTube streets. So how you been? But yeah, so what I have been doing, I did get trees. I actually got 7. So I told you guys I had 2 more figs in the greenhouse. I had 2 in ground. I did the 2 pineapple guava and the Harvey lemon. So I have 4 figs altogether, new to the garden. New. There's growing peppers and their tomatoes. give the tomatoes a little kick. Not that I'm aware of, because I grow them. I grow them near each other. Mm-mm. Nope, not that I'm aware of. Life is a blessing, ain't it? Though. Great to see you. I appreciate it. I heard planting basil makes them sweeter. Really? I thought you were going to say something about the bugs. I was about to say none of that stuff worked for me as far as the bugs go. This year, now, okay, I had made the mistake once of putting an herb in my bed with my plants. Hey, Cece. Hey, Ray. How you doing? Happy Sunday. It was a pineapple sage. That thing grew big like a tree. Why was it a tree, y'all? Somebody tell me, because I don't believe that's what it was supposed to be, but it was. It was. And there's video proof somewhere. This was either my 2021 or 2022 garden. Can't remember. But I'm sure it's in some of those videos. It was just as tall as my tomato plants. It was in a bed with the tomatoes. And I was like, never again. I don't put any herbs in my beds anymore. Period. Bumper crops affect each other and what grow next to one another. Yeah. I can see that. I'm telling you, Sylvia, nobody told me. And I put that thing in the bed with those tomatoes, and it was just as tall as those tomato plants. And I was like, why is this not a little plant? I don't know. And now I started those. You guys saw me start my herbs, the ones I did. And one of them is really looking like sage. I don't think I dropped sage, but I will go back and watch the video. But I'm almost sure I did not. So now I have to figure out if that is sage or if it's something else and I just think it's sage. But it looks like sage to me. And I'm pretty sure I did not grow sage. I do not recall such a thing. Really, green beans? Oh, because the pole beans, so they can grow up them. Yeah, I haven't done pole beans before, but I've done bush beans almost every year. I haven't done the pole ones. This year, I am doing my corn in my watermelon patch. Broke, first of all, let's talk about your diabolical watermelon patch. It is diabolical because, sir, 6x6. Okay, and you gonna beat me? Did you see my watermelon patch? It's probably, I don't know, let's say 15 by 15 or so. It's big, maybe 20. Just saying. You know I gotta talk trash to you, mama. I hope the cobs come out great. I hope so too. I saw, now transparency. I did not come up with this myself. Somehow this channel, I don't even remember the channel because it's not a channel that I follow, but it came up in my feed. And I can't remember what made me click on it. Maybe because I saw the watermelon in the corn. I don't remember. But watch the video and they grew it within the corn. I was like, this is no different than when people do the squash, the corn, and the beans. So I was like, that makes sense to put the corn in the watermelon if you're going watermelon, because watermelon and squash both vining plants. They're going to run across the ground and the corn's going to come up. So that's what we're going to do. I'm like, maximize my growing space, and then I can grow more stuff in the space that I'm not using to grow corn in it. Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Just saying. It's truly fascinating to see food. It is. It is. It's not even just fascinating, it's so rewarding. It's so rewarding and exciting for me to see it. I can't wait to see. Mm-mm. It can be a family engagement of bonding. Absolutely. Yes, the three sisters. Yep. It definitely can. I get my grandson out there. He loves it. My youngest, she used to, but now she's at that teenage stage. She'll come out there, but it's not like exciting for her. Um, but my grandson loves it. So I let him plant seeds and he gets to water, he gets to harvest, all the things. I let him be involved. If he's over, or sometimes I'll call him over to do stuff. His favorite thing to grow in in the watermelon, in the garden is the watermelon. That's the only thing he asks for when he comes. Gigi, you got watermelon? And that is not just at that time. He does it all the time. Hey, ITT. Keep up the good. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you, fam. I appreciate you. Thank you. A lot of self fulfillment. It is so rewarding and delicious at the same time. So it's a win win. It is a win win. I'm trying to get used to the smaller space. Yeah. We squeezing in more plants. We figure out a way, don't we? It's like anything in life. Take the word old out of this. Oh, it was a typo. I'll take it. Oh, I'll take it. The good old work. My grandbaby likes cucumbers and strawberries from the garden. Nice. Nice. I am going to be trying to grow those dragon eggs this year. The one Broke talks about. I haven't tasted them yet. I've done the lemon, and those are okay. I haven't done them again. They were good. Don't get me wrong. They were very prolific, and I'm like, there's only so many cucumbers you can eat. And I want to pickle some this year too, because I pickled them a couple years ago, and I need to do them again. So yeah. Why do I feel like I'm about to be abducted? Who are you? Who's going to abduct you, Al? What is going on? Hey, Mama Shirley. How you doing? Happy Sunday. Was out to dinner. Nice. Nice. Dragon egg cutes are cute. Are good. Even the skin is enjoyable. Nice. I'm going to find out. So last year I planted them. I had seedlings for that and the bait alpha. I had no cucumbers last year. You want to know why? Because the one of those little beautiful bunny rabbits came in my yard and ate my little seedlings. Yeah. So this year I'll be covering them until they get big enough. I won't let that happen again. We're not making that same mistake. So yeah. Let's get her to 100 tonight. Come on with it, fam. Thank you. Y'all heard ITT. Let's get her to 100 tonight. $100, y'all, in case. Hey, call me by. How you doing? Happy Sunday. That super hat aliens. Oh, ITT. Not from this planet. Yes. And y'all stop blaming rabbits. No. Now, bro. You probably have seen a couple of my videos. You know, seen a short with the rabbit. I did a short showing the rabbit trying to come over. I was like, not today. Not if I see you. You're not coming over. I'm gonna make sure of that. I get them though. They don't bother me. They don't do too much damage. I will say that. They did eat my seedlings last year. They mowed down my lettuce one time, but after that I didn't have any more problems. But they did. The one that when I saw it that morning, I was like, "Bad. When I get home, I'm gonna harvest that lettuce. I'm gonna have salads this week." got home and they heard me thinking it because I didn't say it out loud. They heard me thinking it. They was like, "Oh, we better go get this lettuce because she thinks she about to eat that." They took care of it. Hey, Urban Backyard Container Gardening, how you doing? Happy Sunday. They did. They got me, but lettuce is cut and come again if you don't pull it all the way out. I did the butter crunch lettuce, so even though they mowed it down, it came back up like I don't even think it was 2 weeks, and it was all like full again. So, yeah. You can always make rabbit stew. That's what they be saying. Get that. I don't have one of those, Siege. What are those? Are those the baby pews? But yeah. You have Psychic Rabbit. Right. Oh, it's V. Like Katie. Okay. Call me V. I like it. Hey, Miss Cheryl. How you doing? Happy Sunday. Bright Rabbit is tasty. I've had no, that wasn't. Never mind. I was thinking of Lay's, but those are shroud legs. I wasn't impressed. No blowing out the cookie. No, they don't do that much damage. I get more damage in my garden from the squirrels than the rabbits. I really do. The rabbits, actually, last year was the one year that they did the most of anything, and that's eating those seedlings and the lettuce. I can't remember any other year having an issue with any of my stuff being eaten on, so I didn't get too upset. What do I think about an FN? 50 cent? I don't know. I don't have any FNs. I've never shot one, so I wouldn't know. Never shot one and don't have them. I do have a friend that has a couple FNs and likes them. So, but I've never shot one. I was telling, I don't know. And first of all, I don't think I spoke to you, Rob. I don't know if I saw you come in. Yep, baby pews. But I don't. I was talking to Fat Guy with Guns today. That's who I went to the range with, and I was telling him that I've never shot a Glock either. Still haven't. So, yeah. I have nothing against them. I just never have. That wasn't what I was introduced to when I started shooting, and just never had one come past me. Have not. It's what you want for small game. I know. I've shot a 22. I just don't own one. I just don't own one. That's all. Share. Oh, there we go. See, bam, no, bam. Look, y'all know how to drop y'all links, right? If y'all content creators, drop that G as in George, B as in Victor, G as in George, all together. Drop your channel link so people can check you out. If you're members on the channel, like 2A and LA, Homestead Rachel is a member. If you're a member, the Nightbot will eventually drop your links. Just thanking you for being a member to the channel, and then it also drops your link so people can follow you. You was in the bushes. I remember the live you had with the trainer. Yes, with Frosty Foster's Stay Frosty. She was on last Wednesday, right? Yeah. Or Tuesday. No, it was Wednesday. It was Wednesday. Last Wednesday, yes. And I have I have another one for sure. Well, no, I'm not going to say that, but it is. We have set a date, and there will be a thumbnail going out for it, showing it. But complications could cause a necessary reschedule. But we're going to hope that that doesn't happen. But yeah, but I'm trying to bring more of that to the channel, Rob, because I am getting people asking me questions that I don't have answers for. So I know people who are more knowledgeable in the community, people that I follow for the questions that I have, because I have a lot. So I'm sharing them with the channel, so that they can hopefully be helpful to someone who is looking for answers, particularly in their own state. So if you notice, each person has been from a different state. I had the Tennessee Goddess, and then Frosty. She is from New York. Tennessee Goddess, clearly Tennessee. And my next guest that you guys will see a thumbnail for not too long from now. She is from, I think she's in Arkansas. So just trying to help, because I know that was helpful for me, knowing someone that was near me that I could meet up with, and then just having people in the community that weren't necessarily near me in proximity, but they could answer some questions for me that I had as a female shooter, because I do feel like we have some different questions sometimes. So yeah. Elle said, I love pew pews, but love creating life more than, yes, 1000%, Elle. I agree with that. Definitely not missing anything special, not shooting. I hear this is the reason why it was such a thing at first, because almost everybody I knew either had one or many of them. Like, not new, but people I followed in the community in the 2A space, male and female. So it wasn't even just gender. So male and female. And I was like, I never shot a Glock. Never have. Is that the gun that most people have? So I guess Glocks have been a pretty popular gun. Hey, Urban, how you doing, sis? Happy Sunday. I just haven't. I will one day, though. I'm not against it. I know the ammo is not cheap. For the FN? Are y'all still talking about the FN? Elle, you're not an influencer? I wouldn't call myself an influencer. I never do, but I guess we kind of do in some way. I just find myself to be someone who likes to share the information. Hey, Mike, how you doing? Happy Sunday. Did you sneak in here on me? I don't think I noticed it. I like my privacy and much respect to anyone who shares. I get it. I get it. Nothing wrong with that. More about me. Yeah. Hey, Thomas. I did. I didn't see you come in. Oh, you're saying, did I miss you as in the other way? I was gonna say I didn't see you come in. How you doing? Happy Sunday. Do you, Mr. Rios? Well, she's coming to hang out and talk to you guys. I mean, I'm sure there's more than one person in Arkansas. No, it's probably who you think it is. It's probably who you think it is. I have been lately being introduced to more and more people in the community, both male and female. It's such a big community. And for whatever reason, I find most of the people I find, especially on the female side of it, on IG or Instagram, more so to YouTube, because like Elle, they're not really, well, they're content creators because they heavily create content on Instagram, I think you know how you get used to one platform. Yeah, I'm cold, so I had to go grab me a sweater before my live. But um, but you know, you get used to one platform and then you really don't want to learn another. Hey, 70 plus Gardner, happy Sunday. So I think that's why they kind of are, you know, heavier over there. And I get it. I actually kind of started with both of these platforms, those two anyway, IG and YouTube around the same time. However, like when it comes to stuff like Twitter and TikTok, count me out because I'm not trying to learn another another platform. I tried to Twitter at one. I have a Twitter account, but I don't be on there. I have a TikTok account, but I don't be on there. So it'd be too much at some point. Hey, that's my art. Happy Sunday. You tagged me in something yesterday, and I didn't get on there yesterday because I was in the yard doing stuff, and I had some other stuff happening in the morning. It's just a lot of stuff was going on yesterday, so I didn't get to see it because when I went on there today, it wasn't there. You know, the things stay up for like it must have been your post because they only stay up for 24 hours and then they go away. So I didn't see it, but I'm sure it had to do with you getting back to your thing. So I just wanted you to know I didn't get to see it though. And I went on there, but it was today. Do you want my thoughts on makes males and females? Let's hear it. I was gonna say, oh, is it gonna be bad? Let's hear it. Let's hear it. Thank you, Mama Shirley. Y'all hit that like button. Yeah, I'm staying on top of the chat. Y'all can't talk trash today. Um, I figured it was. I figured it was. That's my art. I was like, oh, I didn't get to see it. I didn't get to check it out. I knew it probably was though, something from you being at tennis. But I didn't see it because I didn't get on there until today. Oh, I was exhausted yesterday. Because I get out there and I start doing stuff. I got spring fever. Y'all ain't got spring fever? I know you Jordans do. Because I've been seeing the Texans, they just sickening. The Texans are sickening. I'm sick of y'all. But I've been seeing the Georgians. Now they're starting to be sickening because now they can be outside. It ain't going to be, I'm not going to appreciate till I can be outside. I want to be outside. Daddy Bear will go out and take care of stuff before he reaches their cave, and Mama Bear has to stand between the danger of the cubs. 100%. Damn done. 100%. That's the reason that I've been bringing some ladies on because I know there's some ladies that follow me that aren't particularly part of the 2A space, but they are interested in 2A. They're interested in getting, some firearm instruction, or purchasing. So that's why I've been doing that lately. Is because it's helpful. The mama will absolutely throw herself between. Absolutely. The daddy bear needs to make sure the danger never reaches the point. Yep. And that's why that makes so much sense because I tell them like don't take for granted that you may be with someone that you feel like is going to make sure that you and your children are safe. What do you do if something happens to him? If he's taken down, you're the next line of defense. So this is why I feel like training is important, even for women, because you are the next line of defense. And even say you're not in a house where you have a significant other, you're the only line of defense. That's an even more reason why. So Just my opinion. Oh, yes. I heard y'all numbers were like crazy strategic. I heard it was like the highest it's ever been, the pollen count. And I can't remember what, because I was just talking to someone from Georgia earlier, one of my friends in the community, and she was telling me that it was like a record high. Was it like 19 or something like that? It was really high. I forget what it was. That is universally understood, Elle. I agree. Because how could you not understand that? You definitely don't want nobody getting to your babies. If there is a noise at night, who checking? You are broke. And she needs to get closer to the children. Or yeah, because you still have a child in the house. Get closer to the child and wait for you to tell her that everything is good. And if everything isn't good, she needs to be the next line of defense to make sure nobody gets to her child. My opinion. In my house, I got to check too, Urban. But in his house, he got to check. He needs to go check. But if they take you out, bro, just saying. Hey, Sunshine, how you doing, sis? Happy Sunday. Tell them, L. And that go for you, mama and daddy. L said it, stay strapped or get clapped. Just saying. I think if you just, listen, I'm gonna keep my thoughts to myself. I don't even say all my thoughts out loud. I'm already probably on somebody's watch list. Just saying. So yeah, I feel broke for this tree. The rest they can take. I think he'll fight for his wife and daughter too, and the trees. That's about it. The rest they can take. Hilarious. Was 11. Wow. See, I don't know how y'all doing it. I don't know how y'all doing it. Like my sinuses, my allergies, that would be unbearable. That would be unbearable. And I heard it was really, really bad. Now, my question is, because you said Atlanta, my friend is not in Atlanta. So is this kind of broad in Georgia, this pollen issue? Hey, Stacy, how you doing, sis? Happy Sunday. Because I'm just wondering, like, is it pretty much all across Georgia? You're in Southeast and my allergies are bad. Hey, Nature Nut. Excuse me. Happy Sunday. Yeah, that mine will be horrible. Now mine are probably going to be acting up a bit. Um, Now that we're transitioning into spring, because once everything starts waking up, yeah, always treat every yes as if it's loaded. Always, absolutely. Yep. Know your target and what's beyond it. Yep. Absolutely. And that's why I always suggest that if you are interested in owning a firearm, go through some type of training first. Don't just go and buy one. Then you understand all the rules involved, the safety rules involved with having a firearm. And it's the safety rules are for you and for those that are in your space as well that could be harmed by it. So you want to make sure that everybody understands the safety rules when it comes to having one. Would you say, bro? Oh, I thought I went back and I didn't. Pollen bad everywhere in Georgia every year. Okay. So I heard it was worse than normal, like a lot worse than normal. So that's why I was asking. You should be charging for lessons. Facts. Facts. But yeah, I've been hearing a lot of people say it was supposed to be thunderstorms here. It passed. It passed and came to me, Miss Cheryl. It's been storming all day. Come get your water. Come get your storm out my backyard. Because it got lost in Ohio. It's been raining all day. I'm getting my second gun this week at S&W. Smith & Wesson, for those who don't know. 22 revolver. Nice, Nature Nut. Nice. I've never shot a revolver either. Yet. But I haven't. Safety switch, that's up to you. Yeah. To me, and it's off. Every second counts. True. Y'all let these plants get what? Oh, some of God's girl, mine are gonna be flooded with water. Flooded. Still got snow, Mike. Ray, know the gun laws for your state. Facts, Ray. This is the reason that I've had people on here from different states. That was the reason. Because when someone's asking me a question, I'm like, I can't speak for another state. And some of these states I really can't because we all know like New York, Illinois, California, Washington, like certain states are just their rules are just really restricted compared to some. Like Ohio, we just we just a little different at the moment. I don't take that for granted, but we are. So there's not much that I can't do. I can't purchase, I should say. You plan all your stuff and got a 5-minute sprinkle. But yes, definitely know the gun laws for your state. So that's why I had Tennessee Goddess on. I had, and these are people that you could reach out to afterwards with like more specific questions. And then I had Frosty, Stay Frosty, Defensive Tactics on, and she's in New York. And both ladies know a lot when it comes to those laws for their state. So, and they're not the only people. Now, for state-wise, I do have another person in New York that I'm aware of. And he is a content creator, and he's also on Instagram, Mud and Munition. So I have, like, when people from New York reach out to me, I usually give them those two names, Mud and Munition and Stay Frosty Defensive Tactics. So hopefully between one of those, they can get, or both of those, they can get the answers to what they want to know. You digress. Snow is falling right now. Good Lord. Use the 6-foot rule too. If they're in that range, yeah. People sleep on revolvers. I don't think so. But I think that as someone being newer to it, it just wasn't a first. Even if I was introduced to it, I think I still would have went with like a 9 for my first purchase. But that's me. But no, I have nothing against. I will shoot anything, Thomas. So when I go to the meetups and there's stuff there, I mean, there's just so much stuff you just can't get around to everything. But I definitely shot a lot of guns last year. A lot. You got light dusting too? And now rain. We have rain all day. All day. You need to get them in containers. Yes. I know somebody who needs to get some trees in the ground. I ain't saying no name. Yeah, so much rain. You're under. Are you in Texas, Sylvia? I know Unbiased did a video on her Instagram yesterday. She's in Texas, I believe. I'm almost sure Unbiased is in Texas. And her shop was flooding. Like she opened the door so you could see how high the water level was. I was like, good Lord. Yeah. I was reading, being nosy. I saw that message was for Sunshine, not me. And that's at McDonald's strap. Listen, stuff happens at McDonald's. Stuff happened at your regular grocery stores. Stuff happened at the gas station. Stay ready so you ain't got to get ready. Because stuff happens everywhere. Just saying. I like to keep this one. I like it. Hey, Big Dog Reg, how you doing? Happy Sunday. So there's a video out. I had to go look for it. I see you and Miss Cheryl talking. I was gonna say I don't sleep with it next to me. I have before. Yeah, when our power was out, I don't even remember how it's been a while. Was that this year though? I think it was like the beginning, maybe it was January or something. But our power was out for like 3 or 4 days, and I slept with two of them. I absolutely did because there was no power, so there was no security stuff working in the house because it's all wired to the house. So I was not happy about that. And I had the generator set up to keep my stuff in my refrigerator good. So yeah, I might need to invest at some point into a generator that powers the entire house. That's an investment though. Just saying. Oh, you're in Mississippi, Sylvia. Okay. You need to remove trees. Branch falling on the house. Yeah. Definitely don't want that happening. Gina, you keep talking about rain and I'm over laughing because you're mean, Mr. BS. 82 sunny and a light breeze. It's been raining all day. Yesterday though, it wasn't bad. It was like maybe like 70. It might have been like 70 degrees. I wore a t-shirt and leggings all day, so I didn't need a sweater. Only reason why I got my sweater on is so I'm one of those people. I don't like to be hot and I don't like to be cold. So when it gets warmer outside and it starts getting hot in here to me, so my AC is on. And it'll be off today, and then it'll be back on with the heat. But that ain't the point. This is how I live. So I switch back and forth depending on what it feel like in this house. If it gets colder outside, it's gonna be colder in here. So I gotta flip that heat on. If it gets hot outside, it gets hot in here. I gotta flip the AC on. That's how it work. Don't be judging me. I pay that fee. But I'm telling you, that's how. So the AC is on right now. And because it's raining, no sun, I think that's why it's feeling cool in here. I'm going to wish cook. Okay. Wings, loaded potatoes, and steamed. Y'all make sure I'll be cooking. Cause she be sending me pictures. She be cooking. Cooking. That's all right. One day I'm gonna pop up on her. That's okay. Hey, Whiteside, how you doing? Happy Sunday. So, I can't talk about that. But anyway, nobody else is having spring fever but me. I think one other person, Miss Sylvia, said she was having it. Like, I just wanna get all my plants outside. I want to go to my community garden. I want to do stuff there. Did y'all see Q Growing with Hudson? She went live yesterday. She got her community garden space. Yes, she started looking into it after I started talking about it last year with the space that I have, and she found a community garden. And all of them are created equal. Like I do pay, our rate went up this year. Still is good to me to have that plot year round to do what I want to all year on it. It's $60 a year. And but some places, some community gardens, it's no cost. You just have to help with like keeping the grounds maintained, like keeping everything neat and looking good. And it's all kind of community effort. So all of them don't cost money. And then some of them cost less than that. What I said. And then depending on where, depends on how much space you get. Maybe my space seems like really too much. So you don't need that much. There's some that don't have that big of a plot space. That would be just enough. Different things. So look into that if you're interested. I think that's great for someone who's in like a apartment or a townhome or in a HOA where they control what you do when it comes to your yard. Or if you're someone who likes a perfectly manicured lawn at your home, but you also want to grow food. Just saying. Oh, okra. Nice. Hey, I almost said Kia. Hey, Kat. Happy Sunday. I am more than ready for the planning of all the things. See, I'm ready. I am ready. Like every time I look, I have plants over here, I have plants over here. I got plants in my dining room. I have plants in the greenhouse. I have plants everywhere. Everywhere. Just saying. I'm dropping seeds to put all my winter sow containers planted. It's seed dropping time. Yes. For Mississippi, it definitely is. We are all tax slaves. Facts. She was getting that plot ready. It looked good. And it was a big plot. I mean, it looked darn near as big as, if not the same size as the one I have. It was a big plot. And I know she's excited because Q is someone who's growing with Hudson. She's in, at least unless she's moved, but she was in an apartment and she did grow. She did a lot of container growing mostly outside of her apartment, but having that community space allows her to grow so much more food. So much more food. So now she doesn't have to kind of crowd it up in the space that she had to be able to grow in where she's at. It's a game changer. That's the unity world being used to keep people that do nothing. Yeah. I'm telling you, them HOAs, I don't know how people do it. I don't know. That's the first thing that will check a box off for me for moving into it. Tell me it's an HOA, and I'll be like, because ain't nobody gonna tell me what to do with the house that I'm paying for. the house or the land around it. I don't buy stuff for somebody else to dictate how I take care of it. No. That just ain't for me. It just ain't. Do anyone have trouble sometimes keeping up with absolutely with processing the items from the garden? That is why we are producing with purpose this year. That is where that came from. That's my heart. Because last year your girl didn't quite make all the appropriate decisions of how to preserve the harvest. And so I didn't have certain things that I should have had, like diced tomatoes canned up and just plain tomato sauce or tomato paste. This year, though, different. So I am planning, and I will tell you, it is hard keeping up on it, because I was literally talking to someone this earlier today, and she does a lot of preserving as well, and we were both talking about how we harvested seeds that we have no clue. We know what the seed is, but we have no clue about the variety. Like these watermelon seeds, I have no clue. Don't remember which one of my watermelons I took these out of. Whole bag of seeds. Surprise, watermelon. I can tell you it's a large variety watermelon. Might be the Carolina Cross. I don't know. It's one of those large ones, though. Have no clue. I have okra seeds the same way. I have words on this one, so I know what kind of seeds these are. These are peppers, but I was going to say I don't know what variety, but I do. And yes, I still have seeds all over my desk. Focus. But I do. I harvest them. I have seeds in my kitchen. I have some pepper seeds and okra. The okra, I do know the variety. Pepper, I have no clue. I can't tell you if it's sweet or hot or the variety of each one of those. It could be. I can tell you what I grew and it could have came from, but it is so many. It's so many. So this year I'm not doing that. When I harvest the seeds, I will write it down on the paper towel, because I have Sharpies right in my kitchen drawer. I will write on the paper towel that it's drying out on what it is, so that I don't forget. Because in my mind, when I do it, I say, oh, I'm going to remember because I haven't harvested anything else. But then I don't get back to it until who knows when. So yeah, that's what I deal with. I'm just saying. Oh, I heard about the Nazis. That part, L, I own it. I bought it. Tell me, listen, that's why I can't do it. You guys, Spring Fever Urban, I could see. Listen, I'm trying to figure out a way to keep our little stakes that we put into the ground with the label where we put what we're growing. I have a bunch of those, and so I was like, I wonder if I write down what it is and then I laminate it, if it will hold up over the summer. So I did that. But what I'm finding is the laminating paper is not really sticking to it very well. So I don't think that's gonna work. Maybe I don't know. That's what I'm trying. Hey Queen, happy Sunday. But Urban said I'm labeling seed containers every day, looking to see if we're overnight. Facts. I actually had 2 that's popped though, so keep looking. But I do the same thing. I do large harvest of one item, get it done. It helps if they come up like that. My stuff don't come up where I could do that. You know, Ray ain't growing nothing but the beautiful grass. That's why I made the comment about those perfectly manicured lawns, Ray official. Ray be like, I wish you would. Wish you would try to grow something in my yard. Hey, Mona, how you doing? Happy Sunday. I am dropping more seeds as we speak. Keep dropping them. Keep dropping them, Urban. I'm telling you. Look at Victory Gardens. Nice. You spend 300 to 500,000 for a house. Yes, for someone else to tell. I don't get it either. I don't get it. And I don't want to live amongst them like that. No, those are not my people. I can't do it. I cannot. Nobody's gonna. I don't get it. I don't get it. But hey, that's me. Some people love it. It's just that it's not for me. It's not for me. And don't get me wrong, it's not because I'm like want to keep clutter or whatever. No, if you ride past, or it's funny because somebody was looking at my video for those trees that I had planted, the video I did this morning, and said, your grass is already so green and it's, just became spring. I'm like, it's still cold here. I don't know why my grass grows the way it does, because it always does look very nice. I do nothing. I mean, I cut it. I don't cut it. Peter Line got to cut it, but he cuts it. That's it. But I told you I get a lot of bunnies around here, so maybe they're fertilizing my grass. But outside of that, I don't do anything. I don't put any treatments or anything like that in the lawn. And it just, I just maintain a clean look with the grass. So my lawn guy comes and does the hedging and or edging and cuts the grass and whatnot. And that's about it. That's what that's what we're gonna get. And everybody on the street is pretty much the same. They keep their lawns nice. Don't nobody let their stuff get out of hand. But what you're not gonna do is be like dictating all the things. That's not gonna work for me. Not for something I paid for. Yes, that part, L. You can go to the grocery store, but what happens when it's all gone? Tomatoes will be whole diced. So this year, that's me. I still got so much pasta sauce. It's ridiculous. And I still have salsa, but I did not dice any. And I do want to do paste and just a plain tomato sauce. So what I do, Sylvia, is because typically my tomatoes, they just come in, except for my San Marzanos and my Romas, whichever ones I grow. This year is San Marzanos. Last year I did the Romas. Typically you're going to be able to harvest more of those kind of in bunches, but still not enough for how I cook them down to can them up or process them to can them up. So I end up freezing a lot of them. But this year I'm going to have to be strategic about it because I'm not going to freeze the ones I'm going to dice. So yeah, I think I'm going to dice some just by themselves. And I think I'm also going to dice some and put jalapeno in it for rotel. So yeah, HOA is bondage. It is bondage. Shut up, broke. He said, how did I harvest? Because I grew watermelon last year. Y'all be trying to play me. Y'all saw them watermelon, talking about some watermelon vines. I grew watermelon. I just didn't grow no really, really big ones. I think I might have grew a 15. That's as big as they got for me. That's all right, though, this year. Playtime over. It's the big leagues. I ain't playing with y'all no more. Playtime over. Just saying. You ran till you need a Snickers. No sugar. I missed a lot of lives and had to watch replays. Had been in the hospital. Oh no, Queen, for a week. Yes, good and thankful. I'm so glad that you're better. Yeah, low calcium and vitamin D. Wow. Wow. Sis, I had no idea. The problem is I haven't been really heavy over here in these YouTube streets, or else I would have noticed that I wasn't seeing you in the chat. I have not been heavy over here though. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm glad you're feeling better though. And I didn't go live Friday, but I was live Wednesday. I planted different hot peppers. I blame and Mike for that. And this year I pulled back big time, Urban. But you definitely could blame me because I had 50 something plants last year between the sweets and the hot. This year I'm growing 4 hots. 4. Y'all saw them. Jalapeno, Scotch bonnet, the peach rush, and cayenne. That's it. That's it. I had to think, like, did I do something else? No. I did add to the sweets because a couple of garden friends sent me some Lasia pepper seeds, so I wanted to grow those. I do want to try those. I hear how they're really, really good, so I do have seeds for that. I had the orange ones germinate. The red have not germinated yet, but yeah. You can't wait to see my watermelon grow. The plot looks great. Thank you. Thank you, Queen. I don't clearly understand the process of seed saving, and yes, I have spring fever. I just like these are probably some of the easiest pineapple, watermelon. The seeds that are in there when you cut up in your watermelon. The only one that I had to, someone had to give me some direction on how to harvest was tomato. Because I was like, how are people harvesting tomato seeds? And it's, usually all the juiciness around them, the little gunk. I don't want to call it gunk because it's not, but you know what I mean. That's around them. And I think it was Lily B told me to put it in water and then it will separate from the other part and you just have the seeds. And I did that with one of the tomatoes that I grew last year, the Golden Jubilee, because I really, really like that one. I still had a bunch of seeds for the other one, so I didn't make a big deal about it. But outside of that, peppers, when you open up your pepper, I take my finger and get most of those seeds off onto a paper towel and let them dry out on there, and I will bag them up and plant them again. Because they say harvesting from something that you've already grown, you're more likely to get germination on those seeds. I'm babysitting all of these seedlings, not even knowing if I have room. Listen, but they grew, so that means that they want to live here. Absolutely. That's why I don't be understanding bro just letting seedlings go. And he'll let nice size ones. Did y'all see those tomatoes that he potted up? And the one, he had one like this, and then one was like this, and he was like, he don't want them. And I don't know how he did it. Because I could not do that to one of my children that I brought from nothing but a seed. Just a seed of hope. And it wanted to be here, so it's going to be. I just threw out seeds that were not labeled. What are you talking about? And they're 2 years. I can't be bothered to grow mystery plants. Yes, you can. I do. I did I didn't do it last year. I think it was the year before. I did 2, maybe 3 mystery pepper plants. I want to say 2 turned out to be jalapenos and 1 turned out to be a bell. Surprise! I'll do it. I will. I'll sacrifice a plant. I'll do a not a plant, but a space for a plant or 2 that are mystery seeds. I'll do it, but I'll tell myself that once I know what it is, I'm going to harvest and label it so I don't do it again. That's the part I need to be better at. Standing on the fact that I'm going to actually do better. That's what I need to do. I have to write down the variety when I harvest. Yep. That's what I have to do that now. I'm like, I think I have 2 or 3 Sharpies in the drawer right on right under the counter where I'm usually doing it at. I'll do better, I promise. You're ready to move? You moving, Mona? Stay or just different place? Hey, the pimp, how you doing? Happy Sunday. How are you? It's certified non-GMO seeds. Oh, you trying to get some land? Well, go ahead with your bad self. Some people want a pretty yard designed by someone else. Yeah. I do. Now, I will say this. My backyard is privacy fenced. But the rest of the yard, I don't really do a lot of that. The gardening stuff there. So I am particular. I like that what they call it, curbside view. I do want to pull up to my house and I do want that picturesque look. I don't know. It don't have to be perfect, but it needs to look nice. I do need that. So I guess I'm half and half. So in my backyard, it sometimes is chaos. Yesterday I just cleared up my patio because for the last couple years, my patio has pretty much been a catch-all for garden stuff. And it's been like literally just that. Like last year I couldn't sit out there at all. I couldn't enjoy just sitting out there at my patio table. I have like the umbrella that goes to the table and it has the lighting in the umbrella so I can be out there at night with lights that are in part of the umbrella, and it's just a nice look. Couldn't enjoy it because I had crap everywhere, and it's all cleared up now. I took care of it yesterday, so I was like, you know what? Not this year. This summer, I will be able to sit out on my patio if I want to. So yeah. I save all my seeds from lemons to avocados. I do definitely do the lemons. No seed gets thrown away. I feel you. I feel you, Queen. I was talking to somebody today who has 2 5-gallon Mylar bags full of seeds. And that's not even the seeds. That's like overflow. I was like, I'd be thinking I have a lot of seeds. I don't. That's how my neighborhood, everyone keeps their lawn manicured. I do. And mine in the back gets cut as well, but I keep it, there's a lot going on in the back, but the front and the sides, yeah. It's a clear sight all around. So, yeah. Send me some salsa. Sauce, just tell me how much. I know that's right, the pip. I'm waiting on your canning video. They're coming. They're coming. I have a couple. I think I did. I'm gonna have to see what I've done in the ones that I did because this year I'm doing more of trying to show step by step of the things that I do. So that even though for some people, I know it's like, okay, I know. But for people who don't grow as much or want to just see how I do it, for Ohio, I'm showing step by step. I'm showing what seeds I'm dropping, how I do it. How this year I'm trying a lot of different new methods, just to see how they work, to see if I like something better going into the next gardening season. So I'm sharing that. I share if I have to up pot. When I get ready to transplant outside, I will share that. So when I do my Canon videos, that's what I was getting at. I know some of them I probably didn't even show the whole step by step, I guess you can say, of it. And this time I will. I will try to do that more step by step. So from the process of prepping, let's just say cucumbers. I'm making pickles. So for me, prepping the cucumbers to pickle them, what I use to pickle them with, what my combination is, because there's so many different ones that you can find even online. And people like different types of pickles. I don't like anything with any sweetness to it. I like a dill pickle. I want a bread and butter. I don't want a sweet that don't give me any of those things. Deal. That's it. But some people like those. So there's recipes out there for all different kinds. When it comes to my peppers, same thing. I pickle some. I will candy some of those though, and I will also do jellies with some of those. So I am going to, and I would do jellies with some of my sweet peppers too. So I'm going to be doing more of a step by step so that you can follow it step by step when you get ready to possibly make some of those things and try them out. But I do know that I have a couple videos. I want to say I did a video when I did the pasta sauce, and I did a video with my watermelon jelly. I don't even know if I did anything else. But this year I will give you more. I promise. That I promise. Hey Chastity, how you doing? Happy Sunday. I'm trying to, where it's been declared. It has, so we are. It has. I had to start preparing. You watched my replays, Queen? Nice. Thank you. You must bow out, L. Have a good week. A good week ahead. So I hope you have a good week ahead. No problem. I understand. I actually started later than I normally do on a Sunday. So I definitely get it. I usually would have been on an hour and a half before I was. So you have a good week. And hopefully I'll see you next weekend. All right. Oh. Put it in a jar of water and shake it, the tomato seeds. Okay. You and him broke through the video. Hey, Miss Brownlee. How you doing, Barb? Happy Sunday. Rained heavy yesterday. Just finished storming today. Yes. I don't hear it at the very moment, but it's been storming since I've been on this live. With up to 60 plus miles. Yep, them winds are crazy. Better this week than last week. It has stormed. Oh, you had damage due to the high winds. That sucks. That always sucks. I've been really blessed, even because we've had some really heavy winds, but my greenhouse has held up. I don't deal with like tree damage or anything because I don't have any other than my fruit trees, which are not very big, but I don't have any like big trees in my yard. But yeah, I was really surprised. I actually plan on doing an update just showing how my greenhouse held up over its first winter. So I need to do that. I found the candy preserve book. Nice at the Goodwill. Good. I found a juicing and smoothie recipe book too. Nice. Nice. I have all three of those. I have juicing and I have canning books, but I didn't find them. I purchased them, but I used to do the green smoothies. JJ Smith. I was looking at the book because I'm like, I have a bookshelf over here. And I'm like, I know it's over there. Yeah, it's the green smoothie, green smoothies for life with JJ Smith. I did the smoothie thing, and I still do smoothies or juicing every now and again. I don't do the smoothies as much as I used to, but I will juice. I will juice. But those are good books to have. Um, I know 5 gallon bags. I was like, I have Mylar bags too, and I have done nothing with them. I bought a thing of Mylar bags and I bought the oxygen absorbers and everything. I have a vacuum sealer, had that for years, many, many, many years, but I've never done anything like preserved anything in my Mylar bags yet. Not yet. I do have also like 5 gallon buckets, food buckets. So I do have stuff in those. I have one. I only utilized two of them so far. One I have rice in it, and the other one I have flour. Because I will buy like flour in bulk. So yeah. Hey Ebron, I didn't see. Oh, there you go. I was gonna say I didn't see you come in. Thank you. Nice trees. Thank you. That's what you do too. I'm all for innovation in gardening. Yeah, I should start just referring everybody to your channel to find out more about it. Bam. I'm just saying. That's what I should do. Um, oh, I like a spicy deal. I can do I like spicy stuff, but I like a spicy deal. I remember even being a kid, like young, maybe early teens, going to the store and getting at the deli counter. They had a big jar of pickles, like your neighborhood stores, not your big chain grocery stores. They don't have the good stuff, but they would always have deal or the spicy. And depending on the day, depending on which one I was going to choose, they was only a quarter. Now, when you think about it, that's a lot, even at then, because it's like I could have probably grew my own ridiculous amount of cucumbers, made my own pickles for less than a quarter. But hey, I digress. Hey, Nikki, how you doing, sis? Happy Sunday, Nikki. But yes, I definitely do. I like spicy pickles as well. And I will put like a couple jalapenos in my pickles sometimes to have a spicy set. Thank you, Chastity. She used the GVG. I don't know if anybody else did before then, but hopefully y'all are. Hey, J3, happy Sunday. Y'all stop getting Gina excited about Watermelon Wars. They need to, because listen, bro, I don't know if you know, but your girl been getting all kind of seeds. I mean, the community stands behind your girl. I'm just saying. I need to get I'm not taking it off the car though, because I gotta do my, my annual video to officially do Watermelon Wars. But I keep a crown near. It's getting stuck in my locks. Nonetheless, I keep a crown near. It might say happy birthday. Ignore that. It's a crown nonetheless. Oh, yeah, I should pull it back because I'm a queen. The watermelon queen. I'm just saying. And we are all excited. Ebron, look, watermelon seeds. Want me to send you some? Y'all, Ebron won't give me his address because he don't want no watermelon seeds. Hey, Indiana Jackson, how you doing? Happy Sunday. Tell Miss Indiana Jackson I said hey. You did JJ's a few years back. I like that one. It's a good smoothie. I don't know what to call cleanse, I guess you could say. Damn, check my email. If it's from yesterday, I already responded. But if you sent me another one since I've been live, bro, you need to check your. Oh no, you did. Oh, okay. Thank you. Listen, I'm hyped, Nikki. Listen, y'all know. Let me tell you something. Don't let the smile fool you. I am very competitive. I'm just not a bitter loser. I can take a loss, but I am very competitive. So don't think anytime I'm doing watermelon wars, this is just for play. I don't be happy when I don't win. I don't. I'm just saying. So last year I was very frustrated, but it was my first year growing out at the community garden. So I had to learn some things, understand some things about what will and should and may not work. So this year we went a different route. We have a whole space dedicated to nothing more than yours truly's watermelon. They will be able to do all the things they want to do as much as they want to do it. And the one thing they're gonna be able to do well is grow big. Okay, that was for you, Ebron. If David in the bush is listening, that's for you. If Calvin's in the bush is listening, that's for you. I'm wearing my crown too for another day this week. Just so you know. Don't boo me. Don't boo me. Who said something about changing the rules? What I miss? You can have an email, Addie. Oh, I can have the email, Addie. I can't have the. I can't send these to the email. Yeah, y'all be trying to play me. Y'all gonna want these seeds. Hey, Lady Spa. Happy Sunday. You live in Dallas, Texas. Nice. Welcome, welcome. Do you garden, Lady Spa? Let us know. That ain't all I do over here. I talk about a lot of stuff. We just got to gardening. We were talking about firearms maybe 30 minutes ago. So yeah. Thank you, Miss Shaw. Miss Shaw said I got this broke. You right, you've been okay. First of all, I feel like you should never be able to tell me anything about me losing because this whole war is built on the back of my win. This entire war is built on the back of my win. Just remember that. I'm just saying, if y'all don't know, Brooke might have grown. This was before. This is BC or BW before war. He grew, I want to say, a 20-pound watermelon that year. And if you've ever watched the Broke Farmer video, and he's harvesting, ain't no harvest that happened over at Broke Farm. Not the best harvest on YouTube. Every harvest that he does is the best harvest on YouTube. Okay. So he grew a 20-pound. I'm almost sure it was 20. And then I, first year ever growing watermelon, decided I was going to weigh my watermelon. And it was 21 pounds. Now, bro's going to tell y'all that I didn't zero out the scale on the camera and yada, yada, yada. Y'all know y'all girl ain't out here on no fraudulent watermelon weighing. But that's what they try to say. And then they created the war. Now, mind you, when the war started, I have not been able to claim the crown. It's coming. But the war brought in all these other folks that I don't normally have to compete. You had David Corey, who was dropping watermelons even before the war like crazy. You had Q, who actually grew a bigger watermelon than both me and Broke that particular year. Somebody else did too, I think. But that's neither here nor there. Because I wasn't aware of those other watermelons at the time. I was aware of Broke Farmers, and that's what made me weigh mine, and mine was big. Just saying. Gina, I see it now. You send a whole bunch of people seeds. Yes. And everywhere. Yes. And see, I will send you seeds for no, I am not, I'm not sending them sugar baby. First of all, sugar baby seeds are very distinctive. I think I had some on my desk too. Because they're not white, first of all. They are, why do I have some seeds spilling? What seeds are these? I got some baby seeds on my, I don't know what those are for. See, this is why I need to put my seeds away. Anyway, they're like a dark brown color. Y'all know what sugar babies look like. I ain't sent nobody no sugar babies. Although somebody sent me sugar babies. Somebody in this chat, he thought that was funny. I know he did when he sent them. Now email me and I'll give you the addy. That's what. Oh, these kids say right. Listen, they do. You got to bring me to speed. I ain't hip. Hey Shanna, how you doing, sis? Happy Sunday, Lady Spot. I hope I did not miss you answering me about if you garden. Because first of all, Broke, you did not grow no 24-pound watermelon. Stop playing with. No, not that year. You didn't. Maybe last year, but not that year. Stop playing. Goes high Turner in the garden. He do. He be threatening them. He plucks them out. I ain't hating Brian. I'm just telling it like it is. Allegedly didn't zero the scales. I did. I told y'all. I did. We know you ain't no scrub. That's right. Or fried. Facts. Facts. Cause I ain't. I did. Queen said Gina sent me seeds. Very appreciative. I got my cases on sale and senior discount. At Michael's probably. Because they be having them on sale all the time. And I sent, and one thing I will say, this community be sending the seeds. Because Broke sent out a bunch of seeds. He even sent me some seeds. Tigsy sent out a bunch of seeds. Miss Kia sent out a bunch of seeds. Sam sent out a bunch of seeds. These are just people I know because they sent them to me. Miss Rachel, Homesteader Rachel, sent out a bunch of seeds. Casings. I got seeds from a lot of people, y'all. I don't always say who gave me what when I'm planting stuff. I might say, oh, somebody sent me these. Just because I don't know what they have. And I don't want people to, go to them thinking they're just going to be able to send that because they may not have more. So I just don't. I don't want to do it carrying a heavy watermelon. Terrible. Um, you want me to send you some watermelon seeds? I got you. Hmm. She gonna be carrying a 50-pound watermelon. She gonna have to call you to come get it. A 60-pound watermelon, a 70-pound watermelon. Just saying, everyone can get um hooked up either. That's right. That's right. I done got throughout the years. This is the funny part. The same people who be talking trash will send me the seeds. David Corey talks so much trash the first Watermelon Wars. All the watermelon I grew that year was from seeds he sent me. The year like right before that. I'm like, but he like, but it ain't gonna grow like it do in Texas over there for you. And it probably won't. But that ain't the point. We gonna see. We gonna see. Hey Maurice Evans, how you doing? Happy Sunday. I'm just saying. But a lot of us, I ain't gonna lie, Sunshine, a lot of us be having them same hookups. Like the Zimbabwe you mentioned, bro, in your video. Yeah, I got some seeds from Zimbabwe too. Mm-hmm. Yep. Sure did. So, we might be growing some of the same stuff. And anybody else who got seeds from Zimbabwe already knew where them seeds was from. Cause they know what that look like. Just say it. But yeah. Just saying. We all gonna be growing, but you know what? It ain't gonna grow the same for everybody. And that's the fun of it. Watermelon Wars is fun, y'all. Just so y'all know, I be talking trash, and that's what I do. Not just with Watermelon Wars, period. I'm gonna talk trash. But it is fun. And I'm telling you what you miss. You missed it. I'm gonna win Watermelon Wars. Was you not listening? I'm winning. Okay. But we talk trash. And there's a lot of us. And we brought some people. I've seen people that I have never seen in the community be a part of this, and I love it. Don't be afraid to be a part of Watermelon Wars, because we all trash talking. We are none of us. If you know anything about gardening, if you know anything, it don't matter how well you do one year, that same crop may not do for you at all the next. It just be like that sometimes. Like if y'all seen that, honestly, it probably was one of the biggest harvests on YouTube. The first year, I want to say, that Broke grew his sweet potatoes in one of those Dollar Tree grow bags. I think he did 2 or 3 of those bags, as a matter of fact. I can't remember for sure. But he had a ridiculously big harvest growing his sweet potatoes that way in those Dollar Tree grow bags. He ran it back the next year. He still had a good harvest, but it was not as big as the harvest he had the prior year. But that first year, them sweet potatoes gave. They gave, but that's how things are, that you grow. My crops are very consistent. I believe that because you're a master gardener, though. All of us can't be master gardeners. Now, you know, we try our best. But yeah, everything doesn't always do the same. Last year was the first year I was able to get the peach peppers to grow. I've tried to grow them many times. Last year I finally got a plant that made it. Those peppers are hard to germinate, first of all. I got one to germinate this year too. But one. And I'd be dropping 2 or 3 seeds. It drives me crazy. This garden is made of metal. It is. And that's why it does so well. That's why, Sunshine. I'm just saying. His garden ain't like ours. He ain't like us. But yeah. Definitely don't be scared. I've seen people join watermelon wars and they knew they were just going to grow sugar babies. It's just fun. It's fun, y'all. Challenge yourself. If you like it, don't grow something you're not going to eat. I feel like that, period. But if it's something you'll eat or your family would enjoy, try it. You don't have to grow 10 different varieties. Grow one variety. Grow two if you want to. You don't have to grow that many. Just whatever you want, but join in. It's fun. It's fun. And watermelon is delicious. I like it. You know. So that's why I grow it. And I make my watermelon jelly. Actually, I made 2 watermelon jellies last year because my white watermelon, I harvested one of those, the White Wonder, and I made a white watermelon jelly. And then I think the other one that I harvested was a Charleston Gray. And I harvested more than those 2, but those are the 2 that I made jelly from. Charleston Gray and the White Wonder. So yeah. And this year I made it grow 5 or 6 varieties. I think 5. Yeah, I think 5 varieties. So yeah. We will see. And no, those are not all large varieties, Broke. So don't start shaking. Don't start getting nervous. I will tell you this, Broke, though, because I just watched the video this morning. I'm growing at least 2 varieties that you are. Your Zimbabwe ones and the Georgia rattlesnake. I am growing the Georgia rattlesnake. So yeah. Last year I did the Charleston Gray though, and that was a good watermelon. But this year, my large varieties, I went with the ones that tend to give a bigger melon. So I'm just saying. I do, Broke. I do. I'm pretty sure I do. Because if that were what you had it in, if that's how it came to you, I absolutely do have those. Just saying. This community are sharers. And I think they like the competition. They probably intentionally send stuff to 2 people to keep the people going. People like the trash talk too. They like hearing us trash talk. Just saying. I put them in the old package I had. Okay, we gonna see. I don't believe you. But you might have. I don't believe you. It don't matter. Zimbabwe or not. I am going to win watermelon. I have said it. 10 toes down. I'm going to win. I was about to say, who put Team Broke up? Of course you did. I was about to say, who put that in my chat? Time out. The trash talking, the shade, facts. The laughter is family. Facts. Hey Lisa, happy Friday. Happy Friday. Happy Sunday. Broke is getting so he's a troublemaker. Yeah. But that's what make it fun. It is. And then they come for me. They come for me because last year, I always have a slow start to my watermelon because I'm in zone 6. They in zone 8 and better. Like, so they be talking about you grew some of the best, the healthiest looking vine. Y'all seen my short with all the watermelons. But you know what? I'm going to be obnoxious this year. I'm going to be obnoxious. just because. Just because y'all want to talk so much trash. Just saying. Don't be with him, Ebron. Don't be with him. Excuses. There's no excuses. I had watermelon. Lots of them. And cantaloupe. I don't think I had any honeydew make it though. I did try to grow honeydew too, but I wasn't sure if I was gonna like it anyway. Thank you, Miss Cheryl. Broke their weather is not an excuse. That code is real. Facts. I have a shorter window to get the same progress. You know what? I don't even make no excuses. I don't even try when the end comes and I don't have first place. I'm not gonna say when I lose because I don't, but when I don't have first place, I don't be like, but y'all had more time to grow or y'all live in hotter states. I don't do any of that. I'm just making the fact that I have to start later than y'all. So give my melons time to catch up. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Gina, you really don't be growing watermelon though. First of all, fam. First of all, Master Gardener, I'm gonna need you to, if you ain't participating in Watermelon Wars, I'm gonna need you to exit the conversation. Cause I'll be growing watermelon. That's all I'm saying. And I grow big watermelon. The what? Like LeBron said, won't. I will pray weevils and vine borers into all the That's what I'm saying, except for mine, Urban. But the rest of the competition. That's my girl. I'm sorry, dude. Facts. Right. I need Urban just to do that to the competition, though. I have to pick Gina over Georgia. Since I am in Texas, I am not going against a state that's with it. Yes. See, Chastity, tell him again. She said, I sent her watermelon seeds from my plant. Not from the pack, from my plant. Because I grow watermelon. That's what I do. Hey, Angela. Happy Sunday. Come on, ladies. Shut all the men. Yes. Make it a queen in 2025. That's the plan, Lisa. And hey, I want to win, but as long as one of us ladies win this, not long as it's a queen, I'm here for it. I'm cheering on ever queen in the entire competition because in the war. Because I'm sick of y'all. Sick of it. It was David, then it was the Naked Gardeners. No, it's gonna be a queen. I feel like all of y'all should get a crown. Y'all all need to do an introduction video in your crown. I feel like I have to keep doing it because I did it the first year that it was announced. I did it last year. I just feel like it's necessary. It's not Watermelon Wars until I've done that. I'm just saying. Oh, I got thoughts in my head. Yeah, I know I'll be cutting up. I'm having thoughts in my head of how this is how this video is gonna go. It's gonna be great. I'm going to grow some watermelons this year. Great, Mona. You definitely should. That is so sexist, and it shall be. It shall be, fam, because y'all ain't winning it. The guys ain't doing it this year. The guys ain't doing it. Whatever, facts. Get up out of here. I need all the co-signing in my chat to cease. Ebron, broke, fam. Look at y'all. Keep that losing crown. I need all what I'm telling y'all. Y'all don't want me to win. This is something you don't want. This is something you don't want. I could not stress that enough. Because if I do, just know it's something you don't want. I'm going to create a whole intro for all my videos. It's going to be a whole... Y'all don't want it. Y'all don't want it. I don't want y'all to unfollow me, and y'all don't want it. What rules you trying to change? Hey, STD. Happy Sunday. We're Silverback. What rule you trying to change, bro? I don't understand. Nobody wants metal watermelons, bro. Maybe the crown is why you never went. I feel like people be wanting to bite me. And if that's the case, just say that. Just say, Gina, I want to bite you. Because I don't understand the disrespect in my chat. So if that's your energy, don't hide behind your keyboard. Just say it. Air an opportunity. Maybe the crown is why I don't win. Absolutely not the reason. Appreciate it. Don't appreciate it. Can't chat working. Hey, you don't get yourself in trouble. I only get to work. You want me to win? Awesome. Can you guys tell Gina I said hello? I saw you. Did you not? I hope you did. I hope you got to hear me before you stepped out. He's going to talk about what? Wait. He's going to talk about it on his live. Oh, so we got to wait till tomorrow. Gina want to fight you. Facts. I mean, I'm just saying, I feel like I'm being listen, I did say I fight, FIGHT. I did because I feel, first of all, but I did because I feel like, people coming for me, these master gardeners coming for me. I don't understand. They don't want the smoke. Yep. Go like Cheech and John. Like back in the day, movie up. They don't want it. So they want to hide behind their keyboards. Keyboard warriors. But I'll come from behind the keyboard. Say one more thing, Cam. One more thing. He just making her feel. Listen, I think a lot of people want me to win. They probably would enjoy, be entertained by me being as obnoxious as I'm going to be. I'm just saying, bro, don't be trying to block me from your channel either. Don't try to take me off from being a mod. I'm coming in there. Coming in there. Pushing down the door. Kicking it down. Did somebody say they was looking for the watermelon queen? Oh, I just thought I heard it. I thought I heard somebody say my name 3 times. Ah, I offered the address. I got you. Ain't no hide here. I got you, Ebron. I'm gonna email you. I got you. I'm sending some seeds. I'm gonna be there. I'm gonna be there. Either way, you already know. I'm pulling up. Still gonna be talking trash though. I'm still gonna be talking trash though. That's all I'm saying. It's still gonna happen. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, we're gonna just go into this week. Let's talk about what we're gonna go into this week. Because I really didn't have a thing. But we are officially in spring. It's been officially spring for what, a week or more now. So we're gonna go into this week with a positive mind that Gina is going to grow the biggest watermelon in 2025. And when Watermelon Wars, this is the thing that's going to be on all of our hearts for the week and beyond. Because I know that there's nothing more in your life that you're going to think about all week than that. Nothing. So we're just going to manifest all of our energy around me. Just send me all that positive, big watermelon growing energy. Send it my way. So that a queen wins. That's all. That's all I'm saying. No, really. We're gonna go into this week with positive attitude. We're gonna get it started right. When I tell y'all, I didn't even want to do my live today. My energy was low today. I was moving slow. I did finally get up and get out. Went to the range for a bit. Felt a little bit better. Made my thumbnail and everything, but I still I got relaxed. Got home, got relaxed, and I was like, but I'm comfortable. But here I am. As usual, I always feel better after I do it. Hanging out with y'all, talking to y'all, cutting up with y'all. I always feel better. So thank y'all for that. And Broke, is your thumbnail out already for tomorrow? Broke will be live tomorrow, 8:05. I don't know if the thumbnail is up yet though, but I assume because Broke is usually better than me. He gets that thumbnail out. I know sometimes I'll be last minute with it. Okay, I got it, Ebron. I'll get it from him. You ain't hard to find. I got you. I could reach out to you too on IG. What are this week's goals? This week's goals is the same as it was for me last week. Last week, Sunshine, I had a great week. I got up every day last week and did my workout before I got my work day started. I also prepped last weekend and I stuck to my prep all week, which is a big thing for me. So I've been doing really good with both being active and eating better. This week, I'm really trying to get this weight off, y'all. I'm trying to. So I'm trying to get healthier. I'm moving more, eating better and all that. So it was a great, really good week. Like every day I was active this week, except today I was not really that active, except for today. But I was like, you know what? I'll call today a rest day because I was active every single day outside of that. So yeah, and actually active more than that workout that I post in the morning. So that wasn't all I did that day. That's just what got posted. So yeah, I had a great week, hit my goals last week. Very productive week at work. That was even more so. Like usually I get a lot of interruptions during my day at work because I'm in management. So I have people coming to me to ask questions or different stuff like that. And last week, I even told my boss at the end of the week, I was like, I don't know what's going on. I ain't mad about it. But seems like nobody really was coming in my office asking a lot of questions this week. So I got a lot done at work. I got a lot of my own stuff done, which was great. So it was a great week for me all around. I really didn't have any frustrations until Friday. I did have a frustration with work, and I was like, but I'm a digress. But it was a good week otherwise. So yeah, goals for this week is to kind of do that. Still stay on getting myself up in the morning and getting my workout in. Still stay within my nutritional goals with that. Just with planning and sticking to the plan. So that will be my goal for this week. I think it's going to be a pretty chill week as far as work goes. Hopefully, um, it should be. I have like one meeting, I think, this week, and outside of that, it's the close of a month for us, so I have to do that stuff. And that after I get past the close of the month, it should be hopefully pretty chill. So fingers crossed, because work is work, and it be having some hiccups. But outside of that, it should be great. So set goals for yourself for the week. Sunshine, do you have goals for the week? DM me, sis. I'm a DM you. But let's set goals for the week, something that you want to get accomplished, or something you want to have, you want to do differently this week. Maybe you want to be more positive, so more approachable. Maybe you're one of those people in your work, your office, or your wherever you work, where that people always say, "Oh, she just seems," or "He just seems mean all the time," or "He's unapproachable," or "She's unapproachable." Don't be that person. You don't have to be the friend to everybody. You don't have to be chopping it up with every person in the office, but just a good morning. You ain't got to ask them about their family and stuff that you don't care about, but you could just be pleasant. Good morning. How are you today? And keep it pushing. Okay, let's try that. I got some goals and challenges coming my way. I'll reach out, sis. I figured you probably did. Um, and I think that's just something you should continuously do. Setting goals for yourself. Even when I fumble a lot. But I have people around me that try to help me keep consistent with those goals. I had stopped posting on my IG for a minute. Those who follow me noticed. And some of those people are in this chat and have reached out and said, like, hey, I noticed that you haven't posted everything. Okay. You doing good? You need you need a little push. you know, I'm here for you. This and that. I had several people reach out to me, some that are here, some that are not. Um, and I appreciate that. That's not a thing that I'm like, oh, I wish people would stop. No, call me out. Call me out. Calling me out ain't always gonna make me feel comfortable, but it's gonna definitely make me realize that I need to get back to my stuff because it's something I want to do. So yeah. If I was nice to people at work in the morning, they would think something was wrong with me. You're that person, Mr. BS. You're right. I have a staff person that's that way. And when she comes in and she's like that, I'm like, what the F? What is about to happen? So you're right. They are going to think that. Initially, they're going to think it's a setup. They're going to think, and then if you come back in a couple days back to your same self, then they're going to think you were on medication for a couple. Because these are the thoughts that I have about my person. So try to be consistent, Mr. BS. So don't just do it Monday and then by Thursday you back to be nice. It don't cost you nothing. Just good morning. How about just start with good morning? You don't even have to ask how are you doing today. Just the good morning. And I know some coworkers are annoying because I have those too. I have one that she wants to just, and I'd be like, girl, stop talking to me. But I try to stay friendly about it and be like, okay, well, I gotta go. I got a lot to get done. Move on. But some people are like that. So I just had to get my wheels turning that energy for them. Okay, so you need your coffee. You'll call me out. Is that what you're trying to say? You would. Don't be calling me out. You would though. Some people just aren't morning people. That's true. My oldest is not. Never has been. I am. Once I'm up, I'm up. So if I'm gonna be up now, I don't want to be chit chatting a lot, but I am gonna hit you with a good morning. Might even say, how's your day? Maybe. If I know you one of them people who can answer that question and keep it pushing, I will ask. If you one of them people, if I ask that question, I gotta be on the now you're laying on the couch telling me everything. I won't pose the question because I don't want it. I don't want it. I just want you to say it's good or bad or ugly. I don't care what your answer is. Just keep it short. Keep it short. I got stuff to do. But I get it. Some people aren't morning people. Don't be too pleasant and attract that's true. The talkers. Fact. You know fam is a troublemaker. I'm a morning person that just work around idiots. Well, we all do. You be telling them? That's not very nice, Mr. BS. I don't say it and just okay. We're wrapping this up. It's 2 hours. You shouldn't be telling them that. That's not nice. Everybody have a great week. Set some goals for the week. Kill them. No, we're not gonna say it like that. Knock them out. Knock those goals out. And I'm gonna see y'all on Friday. Friday, I need to figure out what my plan is. I want to do a giveaway for hitting my 4K. I'm not saying for sure yet it's going to be this Friday. That is my hope. But I haven't decided how I want to do it yet, which is what the setback is. I was just making sure it's still showing before, and it does. It actually is well over that now, and I appreciate it. Thank you for everybody who has, recently followed the channel. I hope you are enjoying the content and the lives and all the new stuff that I'm bringing to the channel. Hey, Miss Native. Happy Sunday. The lurking in the bushes, huh? I appreciate you. Goals with purchase. Listen, I plan with a purpose. I produce with a purpose. I'm doing, and I use it in things that I budget with a purpose. Everything I do, Queen, I promise you, that comes out my mouth. It really does. So when I'm doing my budget, I am budgeting with a purpose. I budget every single month. I write out my budget. I plan with a purpose when I'm planning my goals for the week, things that I want. I plan with a purpose. Everything I do, I promise you, that's what I say. So you can use that too. When you are thinking about what you want to do it with purpose. I'm hoping that I'm starting to walk in my purpose, because sometimes I think a lot of us get lost in that. What is our purpose? I sometimes still think, what is my purpose? I think I know what my purpose is here on this planet we call Earth, but I don't think I always walk in it. So hopefully I am coming into that, walking in my purpose. But yeah. So y'all have a great week. I'm gonna get out of here. I'm not gonna keep saying it. Oh, you got a new baby, Miss Native? Look, see, I need a squirrel. Congratulations. I'm sure it's a grand, but congratulations. Yes, everyone have a great week, and I'll see y'all Friday. A thumbnail will come out, so y'all will know if it's going to be a giveaway that on Friday, or if I'm pushing it out further. Hopefully it'll be Friday. I just have to figure out what I want to do. Okay. All right, y'all. Have a great week. Talk to y'all later. Good night, everybody.